Hi viewers, welcome back. For this video, I have come with a new topic. It is Poisson equation. So here we are going to discuss what is Poisson equation and how to solve it. Come to the problem, come to the topic. An equation of the form del square u equal to f of x comma y. If it is equal to 0, it is Laplace equation. Equal to f of x comma y, some function if it is there, it is Poisson equation. Or it can be also written as del square u is second derivative of u with respect to x, second derivative of u with respect to y equal to f of x comma y, which is going to call Poisson equation. Right hand side is 0. Already we discussed it in the previous video. It is Laplace equation. Right hand side f of x comma y, if it is there, it is Poisson equation. There may be the possibility, guys, they may ask for MCQs. Simply they will give the equation. They will ask the given equation is option A, B, C, D, Poisson, Laplace, one-dimensional wave heat, and that way they may ask. Be ready to answer for that also. Right. Now, how to solve it? That is what we are going to discuss here. Here, f of x comma y is function of x and y only. Right. Now we are going to change the derivative with the difference quotient. The difference quotient we discussed it in the first video of this unit. Right. If you did not know, just go and refer that video. We can easily understand what is the concept under difference quotient. Right. Now apply for derivatives difference quotient. Before that, we are going to take x by IH, y by jk. We know already, but j equal to, h equal to k here. That's why we are going to take y equal to jh. X equal to IH, y equal to jh. That's what we are going to replace here. Then the differential equation becomes, so for the second derivative of u with respect to x, this formula. For second derivative of u with respect to y, this formula. Right. So h square is common. Take it to the right hand side. Then if you're adding the left hand side one, you will get this ui minus 1j plus ui plus 1j plus ui comma j minus 1 plus u comma u I comma j plus 1 minus 4uij. Here to minus 2ij is here, minus 2aj. Minus 4uij equivalent to right hand side is h square into f of ih jh. This is what the formula to get the solution for Poisson equation. Here you no need to memorize this one, guys. I will give you some clue how to understand that formula. No need, do not memorize this. Right. This is what Poisson equation formula. Am I right? This is what Poisson equation formula. How to remember this? Could you remember a standard 5-point formula? SFPF. What it is? That is, if you want to find the middle value, right side value plus left side value plus bottom plus top, average of that four value. Could you remember? So u I comma j, if it is middle point, which is equivalent to 1 by 4, and the left side value will be u I minus 1 comma j plus u I plus 1 comma j plus u I comma j minus 1 bottom position u I comma j plus 1 plus u I comma j minus 1 top bottom. Clear? Right. So look at that. Both are same, exactly same. So this four values are same. This four values are same. What about this? Take 4 uij this side. It will be 4 uij equivalent to everything. Then you have to take this 4 uij also this side. 0 equivalent to that entire value, 4 values minus 4 ui comma j. This is what here in this formula. So do not memorize this. The exactly standard 5-point formula minus 4 uj. That everything we have to take one side. Equivalent to right hand side only, you should remember h square into f of ih comma jh. Right. This is the way to remember the Poisson equation, guys. Do not memorize this. Right. Now, this is what the formula. Using this one, we are going to get the solution for Poisson equation. Here, I'm going to explain the Poisson equation concept with an example. Del square E equivalent to minus 10 into minus 10 into x square plus y square plus 10. This is what f of x comma y. Over the square mesh, it's a square with the sides x equal to 0, y equal to 0, x equal to 3, y equal to 3. With the u equal to 0 on the boundary, mesh length is 1 unit. The giving like that, easily we can draw the diagram. How to draw? This is x-axis and this is y-axis. We know very well in y-axis x value 0, in x-axis y value 0, and this is x equal to 0, x equal to 1, x equal to 2, x equal to 3 line. So this is x equal to 3. Similarly, y equal to 0, y equal to 1, y equal to 2, y equal to 3 line. This is y equal to 3 line. So if you draw that one and if you're joining the point, we'll get 4 interior points here and all the boundary values are 0 here. Am I right? All the boundaries are 0 here. Then simply I have written u equal to 0 here. That means what? In all the position, this position values are 0. Clear? Right. Now we drawn the diagram. Here x is 0, y is 0 in the origin. So this is symmetric with what? Y equal to x axis. Right. So symmetric with y equal to x axis. This one. If it is, what is the meaning for symmetric with y equal to x axis? We can fold the plate in this direction. We can join A and C. Just imagine we are going to fold the plate. We are going to join A and C. By that time, what will happen? U1 and U4 will coincide. So what is the meaning for that? U1 equivalent to U4. So here, you don't need to find four values. It is enough to find U1, U2, and U3 because U1 equal to U4. That's it. This is what the concept we are having in the diagram. Now come to that one. Solution. Given that this is what the equation, we are going to substitute in the formula. What is the formula for Poisson equation? This will be left hand side entire thing will be standard 5-point formula, that minus 4uj will be this side. Right hand side is h square into f of ih comma jh. Am I right? In the place of x, we are going to replace ih. The place of x, we are going to replace ih. In place of y, we are going to replace jh. And what about h here? H equal to 1, you know, the length of the position, the x-axis and as well as y-axis, 0, 1, 2, 3, 4. The y direction also 0, 1, 2, 3, 4. So h values is 1. So that's why we are going to simply replace x by I and y by j in that formula. Left hand side is standard 5-point formula minus 4uij equivalent to minus 10 into x by, we are going to replace by I square plus j square minus 10. That's it. Now, already explained the concept. From the above figure, we see that it is a symmetrical about y equal to x axis. Am I right? It is symmetrical with y equal to x axis. Yes or not? Look at that. This diagram. Already explained the concept, even though I will repeat it again. Just listen very carefully. So it is y equal to x axis. Y equal to x axis. If you're joining the plate position A and C, U1 and U4 will be same. U1 equivalent to U4. This is what the thing they have explained the y equal to x-axis, therefore U1 equal to U5. Now applying the formula, we have to find, it is enough to find how many values we have to find here, U1 equal to U4. Then what are the rest of the values are there? It will be U2 and U3. So U1, U2, U3. It is enough to find U1, U2, U3. What is the U1 position here? U1 position is, what is the position here? Look at that. In I direction, it is 1, J direction, it is 2. So the point is 1, 2. I have written here. Similarly, what about this position? U2 position. U2 position is, yes, I'll give you now. U2 position, it will be here. It will be here. This is what? J position. I mean, Y position. Y position is 2. This is what? X position. X position also 2. 0, 1, 2. Here also 0, 1, 2. It will be like that. So 2, 2 will be U2 position. Similarly, what about the U3 position? Tell me first. U3 position. I is 1. J is also 1. 1, 1. So this is the way to find the position value of that mesh point or interior lattice points. So U1 position is 1, 2. U2 position is 2, 2. U3 position is 1, 1. So what we are going to do now? We will replace x by what? I by 1, j by 2 while you are solving for U1. Similarly, while you are solving for U2, I by 2, j by 2. Similarly, while we are solving for U3, I by 1 and j by 1, we will substitute here. Clear? Right. Now, come to that point. Come to the problem. We have to find U1. U1 position is 1, 2. Alright. So U1 position I equal to 1, J equal to 2. Substitute in the above formula. You no need to substitute in the left hand side, only substitute in the right hand side. I will tell you how to do in the left hand side. Minus 10 into I square 1 plus J square is 2 square 4 plus 10. So what will be minus 10, 14, 15 minus 150 in the right hand side. What about in the left hand side? I will explain you now. Just listen very carefully. So we are going to find U1. As I told you already, it will be, it's look like a standard 5-point formula left hand side. I have to find U1 value, this value. So average that for standard 5-point is average of for this plus this plus this by 4 we used there, but here minus 4U1. So what will be left hand side? This position value here it is 0. So how to write? If you want to find U1, it will be not U1. If you want to find U1 position, fix your hand in that position. Fix your hand in that position. Yeah, I will use this light, or instead of doing that, I will use this. Right. Fix your position in this position. Now, what will be? We have to find, and if you're finding U1, it will be left hand side value 0, right hand side value plus U2, bottom value is U3, top of the value is plus 0, minus 4 times of which value I am going to find? U1. This is what in the left hand side. So left plus right, top plus bottom minus 4, that 4 times of that value. That's it, guys. It's so easy. So do not memory the formula in the left hand side. Clear? Right. Now come to the problem. So left hand side, as I told you already, left value, right value, bottom value, top value minus 4 times of that whatever we find that value is equal to minus of replace I by 1, j by 2 equal to 150. So take this as equation number 2. U1, U2, U3. Three values are there. Minus for U1, U2, U3. Write it in the equation formula. Similarly, now what is the next value we have to find? U2. We have to find the value of U2. If you want to find the value of U2, what is the position? I equal to 2, j equal to 2. We have to substitute in the equation. By that time, what you will get? Left value U1, right value 0. Here, top value 0, bottom value 4. So 0 plus 0 plus 0 plus U4 minus 4 U2. 4 times of that value. Look at that. This is what? U1 plus U4 plus 0 plus 0 minus 4 U2. Right hand side only you have to replace here. This is what the given function. Minus 10 into I value 2. So I square. J value 2 plus 2 square plus 10. If you are simplifying that, we get the equation U 2U1. Look at that. Why it is 2U1? Here you are having U1. Here you are having U4. Because of symmetricity, U1 equal to U4. So you have to change U4 into U1. Do not change U1 into U4 because we are solving for three unknowns. U1, U2, E3 only. Do not include U4 again. We can't able to solve the three equations. When system of equation will, the unknown will increase, we can't able to solve it. That's why all the three equation, we are going to find three values. All the three equations should be in U1, U2, U3. Any value may be missed, the coefficient will be 0 there. That's why. So change U4 by U1 because of symmetry, it will be equal. So 2U1 minus 4U2 is equivalent to what? 180. Equation number 3. Equation 2, equation 3. Similarly, what is the next value we have to find? U4 value we have to find. If you want to find U4 value, what it will be? Left hand side, it will be U3 plus 0, this position, this all values will be 0, plus U2 plus 0, U3 plus 0 plus U2 plus 0, 0 minus 4 times of U4. Left hand side will be U3 plus 0 plus 0 plus U2 minus 4 times of U4. That will come. Look at that. Next position, I comma 1, 0 plus U2 plus 0 plus U4 minus 4U3 equivalent to I value 1 you are going to replace in that formula, j value 1 you are going to replace. Now, because of symmetry, u4 equal to u1. So it will be 2u1 minus 4u3 is equivalent to minus 120. So equation 4 and equation 2, equation 3. Solve these three equations for three unknowns u1, u2, u3 using your calculator. Take your calculator, choose your equation mode, solve for it will ask two unknowns, three unknowns. So you should solve for three unknowns. So give the values, the coefficient values. You can get u1 is 75, u2 is 82.5, u3 is 67.5. Guys, do you know how to solve? For example, a1x plus b1y plus c1z equal to d1, a2x plus b2y plus C2Z equivalent to D2, A3X plus B3Y plus C3Z equivalent to D3. So, press your calculator 3 or 4 times, it will be equation mode will come. Press that one, solve for two unknowns, three unknowns it will ask. Here we are having three unknowns, U1, U2, U3. So, while you're inserting the formula, it will ask what is A1. A1 means in the first equation coefficient of x. For us, it will be coefficient of U1 in the first equation. B1 is what is it will ask again? B1 is what? B1 is coefficient of instead of x, y, z, we are going to use u1, u2, u3. Coefficient of x, y, z will be u1, u2, u3 here. Instead of x, y, z, we are going to use u1, u2, u3. So u1, u2, 3, u3 coefficient only you have to insert in the formula. If you're solving for three unknowns, you can get this answer. That's it, guys. This is the way to solve the Poisson equation. Is it clear? I am going to choose one more equation for better understanding. Finally, I have written the answer. This is what the final answer, right? Second question, del square u equal to 0, sorry, not equal to 0, equal to 8x square y square. For square mesh, u equal to 0 on the four boundaries, we have to divide the square into 16 subsquares of length 1 unit. So, look at that. We have divided the square into 16 subsquares. I will draw you again here. Then only you can get that idea what I am going to explain. X is y0, y equal to 1, y equal to 2, y equal to 3, y equal to 4. Similarly, x equal to 0 line, x equal to 1 line, x equal to 2 line, x equal to 3 line, x equal to 4 line. So, totally 16 subsquares are there. Now, this is your u1, u2, interior points, so u4, u5, u6, u7, u8, u9. These are all the interior points. So, why I didn't take origin here, 0, comma 0? Look at that, I have chosen x-axis in the middle. In that way also we can draw, but I have chosen x-axis in the middle. What is the reason? If I am choosing the axis here, I can only talk about the symmetricity about y equal to x-axis. But what I can do now, I can talk about the symmetricity where x-axis and the y-axis and the y equal to x-axis. Three advantages are here. So we can minimize the points. So instead of finding 9 values, it is enough to find only few values. Clear? So if I am drawing the diagram like this, I have to choose the only symmetricity in the model y equal to x-axis only. But what about here? It will be symmetric about x-axis. It will be symmetric with x-axis and y-axis and y equal to x-axis. Okay, fine. I hope it's clear now. Am I right? If it is symmetric with first one, x-axis, that means what? You are going to fold like this. You are going to fold like this. If you're folding like this, what will happen? What are the value will coincide? u1 equal to u7, comma u2 equal to u8, comma u3 equal to u9. If you're folding in the with the x-axis. If you're folding with y-axis, that is this axis, we're going to join this and this. We're going to fold with y-axis. What will happen? u1 equivalent to u3. This values will coincide. This values. u1 equivalent to u3. u4 equivalent to u6. u7 equivalent to u9. Clear? Then y equal to x-axis. This line. If you're folding like that, what will happen? u9. If you're folding with y equal to x-axis, what are the values will coincide? Just listen. Y equal to x-axis, this axis. Then u1 equivalent to u9. u1 equivalent to u9. and then u4 equivalent to, that will be, we are folding like this, u4 equivalent to u8, u4 equivalent to u8, and u2 is equivalent to u6, that value, it will match in that point, u2 equivalent to u6. Now, using all the concepts, what is the conclusion we can get? U1 equivalent to U3, and U3 is equivalent to what? U3 is equivalent to U9, but U9 is equivalent to U7, U7 equivalent to U1. So U1 equivalent to U3, equivalent to U7, equivalent to U9. Similarly, what is the next one? U2 equal to U6, so U2 equal to U8. U4 equal to U6, U2 equal to U6. U2 equal to U6 means U2 equal to U8. Then U6 equal to U2 means U6 equal to U4. Then U2 equal to U4 equivalent to U6 equivalent to U8. Then finally you have to find U5. So only three values are enough to find here. I hope you understand the concept. Clear? So that's why I'm choosing the axis in the middle. Here if it's 0, comma 0, you have to take if you're choosing. But if you're choosing, we have to talk about y equal to x-axis alone. Suppose if I am choosing in the model 0, comma 0, that is origin, then I can talk about symmetricity x-axis, symmetricity y-axis, and y equal to x-axis also. Clear? That's it, guys. Apart from that, there is nothing. It's so easy. So because of symmetricity, all values are equal. Now we have to find u1, u2, and u5 alone. Okay, fine. What about u5 position? Is 0, comma 0. If I am taking 0, this is 0 means this side 1, this side 2. And it will move like that. Here minus 1, minus 2. Similarly, positive value of y will be 1, 2. Negative value of y will be minus 1, minus 2. Now I have to find u5 position 0, comma 0. What about u1 position? Look at that. This side y equal to 1. Here x equal to minus 1. Minus 1, comma 1. That is what I have written here. And what about u2 position? This line is 0, x equal to 0, and y equal to 1 line. That's it. That point only I have written nearer to that mesh pointer. That is nearer to that. U1 position is minus 1, comma 1. U2 position is 0, comma 1. U5 position is 0, comma 0. Right. Now what is our aim? Substitute in the formula. Because of symmetricity, these values are same. So it is enough to find u1, u2, u5 alone. Given that f of x comma y equivalent to 8 into x square into y square. We are going to take h equal to 1. Right. Substitute. This is what the formula. Only in the right hand side you have to substitute it. 8 into replace x by I h, h value 1. So which is equivalent to 8 I square j square. That's it. What about in the left hand side? It's a standard 5-point formula. Minus for uij will be there. That's it. Now what is the u1 position? U1 position is minus 1, comma minus 1. Replace x by minus 1, y by minus 1. But what about in the left hand side? That is what we are going to discuss now. What will happen in the left hand side? Look at that. I have to find u1. If you want to find u1, left hand side value is 0 plus right hand side value u2, upper value is 0, bottom value is u4 minus 4 times of which value you are finding? u1 equivalent to 8 I square j square. Clear? Left hand side is this one only. Suppose I have to find u2. What about the left hand side position? So standard 5-point. This plus this plus this minus 4 times of u2. u1 plus u3 minus, sorry, plus 0 plus u5 minus 4 times of u2. Right hand side is 8I square j square. Similarly, I have to find u5. What will be standard 5 point? Left plus right, bottom plus top. So what will be for u5? It will be uh, u4 plus u6 plus upper value u2 plus u8 equivalent to 8 I square j square. Because of some minus, I missed here. Right. Minus 4 times of u5 is equivalent to 8 I square j square. What about in the left hand side? Because of symmetry, what will happen? u4 equal to u6, it is equivalent to u2, and u8 also equivalent to u2. So u2 plus u2 plus u2 plus u2. 4u2 minus 4u5 is equivalent to 8 I square j square. What is the value you are going to give u5? 0, comma 0 into 0, comma 0 will be 0. It will be one equation. This is the way we have to solve, guys. So listen now. U1 position is minus 1, comma minus 1. Substitute here. Left hand side, you should do like that. Minus 1 means at this position, this plus this, bottom plus top, minus 4 times of u1. I have written here. This one. You will get one equation. So u2 equal to u4. That's why I have written what it is. u2 plus u2. It is 2u2. Clear? Similarly, proceed for another one. u2 position I0 J1. Right hand side 8I square. J square you will get. So I value 0, J value 1. It will be 0. Again, u5, I value 0, J value 0. So right hand side 8I square J square. So it will be 0. u2 equal to u4 equal to u6 equal to u8. That's why 4 times of u2 minus u5 equal to 0. Solve these three equations for three unknowns using calculator. We will get u1 equal to u3, u2 equal to minus 2, u5 equivalent to minus u2, u1 equivalent to u3 equivalent to u7, u9. Clear? That's why I have written this. Just we found this three values alone. Other values are because of symmetry, the values are equal. That's it, guys. This is the way to solve Poisson equation. I hope this concept is clear to you. If it is clear, like this video, share to your friends and subscribe it. Thank you. Thank you once again.